Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for PIAA Baseball here on the Rally Sports Network. Daniel McDevitt joined by Ethan Whitney and Ethan Lavolsi on the camera. We got a good one today as we got the North Penn Knights taking on the Central Bucks East Patriots in the first conference matchup of both of their seasons. They look to get in the win column, get an important conference win. Both squads really coming into such a good game here. And a beautiful weather for it. We got some slightly baseball weather. It's 50 degrees out here.
Borderline.
Wind chill.
Borderline baseball weather, a bit louder in my own ear than I thought I would be there. But, I mean, where we seem to follow North Penn Athletics a lot, and success seems to follow. Obviously, the last game we did was the North Penn hockey team winning the championship. Now we're on to baseball. And, Dan, it's great to be back, great to be on air, and looking forward to this.
Yeah, 100%. A great day for both squads to start conference matchups here. But we're going to let this take away here to the PA announcer. And we'll be back with you on the Rally Sports Network. This short briefing from our PA announcer.
We're going to be doing a moment of silence. This weekend, Central Bucks East High School, one of our Patriots, Sam Hansen, to a tragic incident. If we can, please bow your heads, spectators, family, friends, and athletes, for a moment of silence. Thank you. At this time, both teams can report to their dugouts, and we'll get ready for the national anthem. Nope. Get ready, play ball.
Solemn opening to the festivities here today. Our hearts go out to Central Bucks East, the family. We'll be back with you after this short break, and we'll get ready for first pitch once warm-ups conclude. So welcome back here to Central Bucks East High School, ladies and gentlemen. Danny McDevitt on the call,
On the mound,
Ethan Whitney on color. We got a great game coming up. Jason Aber takes the bump, and
Number 11, right.
he's got some good stats to start the season, Ethan.
Yeah, he's off to a strong start, a .75 ERA, I believe you just said. I mean, that is
0.75.
incredible. Looking to add to his great start to the season here.
2 appearances, 9.1. His first pitch right down the middle, catches the lower part of the zone. He'll start 0-1. Into his windup, releases with some break now, and it's going to miss the zone, but not by much.
See how he looks early here. Obviously, starting can be difficult.
Behind the plate today is Kaiser. This pitch, swing and a miss, catches him for a strike. That one goes to 1-2. Wind gust not favoring the hitters today as we look at the flag here. It's pulling heavy down the first base line. Lefty's going to have to be careful. It's another ball. Count goes 2-2. Gets the signal, finds his pitch. Batter calls time, playing some strategy here. Trying to slow down the pitcher. Abert's a strikeout guy. 13 strikeouts on the season for just 9.1 innings pitched. He's let up only 5 hits. That one catches outside, full count. Big thing with high school baseball is how long a pitcher can go into the game, just as you mentioned, Ethan.
Yeah, obviously, it varies so much from guy to guy about how far they're willing to let him go and how long his arm can last.
This one right up into the cages.
Up towards us.
Foul ball. He's worked 6 pitches out of him so far.
Bad day to be a car in a parking lot, CB East.
You know, my mistake for parking so close to the field. I should have known. That one, swing and a miss. And
He said he tipped it.
Say he tipped it. Oh, nope, sorry. He's going to call him for a strikeout. That's kind of confusing.
I thought I heard a tip, but does not get benefit of the call.
Number 8.
Maybe it's a plate,
baseman,
but
Logan Winnick.
strikeout to start the inning there for Jason Aber. So now up to bat.
Yeah, frustrating start. I thought I was with the batter there. I thought I heard the tip, but does not get the call.
This one catches the zone. That lower pitch just sinks on him. Winnick up to bat. Made a Little League World Series appearance. Whew. A team from Delaware before moving to Lansdale, PA. He's got that championship experience.
A lot of Little League World Series, I guess, events in the local area these last couple of years. Obviously, I believe it was the Newtown team going pretty far not too long ago.
Yeah, Newtown did a deep run in the Little League World Series. Count down to 1-2. Shakes him off. And now the pitch. This one had to jump out of the way. That's going to be called for a ball.
He's gotten ahead in both counts, but he's just been struggling to put him away. Took him a while on the first guy. Now he's even the count at 2-2.
Pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Second strikeout of the inning. And he's doing great so far.
Now batting number 20, center fielder Christian Barnes.
So here comes Christian Barnes.
Attacking the strike zone so far. I mean, just relentless.
Christian Barnes batting .267. Looking to chip away. As swing and the ball goes to third. Picks it up. Slow throw to first. And he's going to be able to scoop this one out for an out. And 3 up, 3 down here from Central Bucks East as the Patriots get ready to take their side of the inning. Back to Central Bucks East as we continue North Penn versus Central Bucks. And on the bump for North Penn is Brighton Fontaine, the St. John's commit. As he started his career at LaSalle, now here in North Penn. It's a good squad to be on. He's got a 2 ERA with 9 strikeouts and just 7 innings pitched. One win on the season.
John's
Looking to
commit.
get another one. That one not able to catch the zone. Takes a tumble in the dirt.
You know, Jack McInerney would love that. St. John's commit. He's a big St. John's guy.
So the center fielder Hill swings and launches a ball back. Had even Lavolsi jump. You saw the camera shake.
I think I felt my soul leave my body. God knows what he felt.
You get used to it. Fontaine
It's our
shakes
first
the
game of
glove
the season.
into the windup. Lets this off-speed pitch go, and that one's going to go right to the zone. So now Fontaine looks at the pitch. This one, a heater, just outside. Close call.
Looks like he might have tried to get him to chase the high heat. Good job laying off.
Time called. Hill's going to take a second.
We don't have ABS down here at the high school level.
They got pitch comm. That's pretty cool.
They have pitch comp?
Yeah, I can see it on his ear.
Oh, wow.
So into the windup, the pitch, another off-speed pitch is going to be called for a strikeout. Whoa. So we got some walk-up music.
What a walk-up song.
As up to the bat now comes LeMay, the second baseman.
Great pitch there by Fontaine. It looks like the batter knew he was done.
Called strike. He watches it. So back into the box. Here comes the pitch, and this one just outside. Oh, call for a strike.
Can he tap his helmet?
It's definitely a late call. Let's look at a second. Now the 1-1 pitch. Or 1-2 pitch strikes him out. My mistake.
You
And
know,
both
that's on
pitchers
me.
are cruising. So now to the plate. Number 23, the catcher. Kaiser.
Off the bat, number 23, catcher, Braden Kaiser.
Even he's had great control thus far on his fastball.
Yeah, he's been incredibly efficient. As we see the first pitch strike there.
Another great one. The Heat catches him down the middle.
We see a lot of pitchers on all levels struggle in the first inning, but he has looked in command, like you mentioned, especially of that heater.
0-1 pitch. Swung on and goes over the head of Brighton. And now back over to first base. Gets the out. And almost identical innings for both squads here is 2 strikeouts and a 1 ground ball to first. So we'll go into the second. Still at 0. Back with you here on the Rally Sports Network. Heading up to bat to start the inning, it's Grayson Fontaine, brother of the man on the mound tonight. Brayton Fontaine. What's up with North Penn and brothers? What?
North Penn and sibling duos.
Yeah, North Penn really has a lot of siblings, especially when it comes to hockey season. And not to mention, there's also another one coming up in the system.
You're
It's
kidding.
another Fontaine brother in 8th grade who's getting ready to play baseball. So
Up to bat for North
it's
Penn.
a family affair.
34.
Literally.
Grayson steps into the box. A righty prepares, and now here comes the pitch very quickly. As that one ball just catches low. So rub of the dirt.
You said some of his stats on the season. He is a weapon, to say the least, at the 4-hole.
Swung on and missed. Count goes even, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Low. Batter's count, 2-1.
Don't want to fall behind to this guy. There's a reason he is hitting in the 4-hole, and obviously you want to try and get the leadoff man on here.
Watches the plate, winds up, throws. That one's going to catch the left part of the zone, 2-2. A great pitch.
They're getting that left side of the zone against right-handed hitters a lot early. Consistent.
3-2, count goes full.
From the umpire's perspective.
North Penn doing an incredible job here so far of working the counts, getting that pitch count up. Playing an elite pitcher like this, you got to do some. Now here comes the pitch, catches outside, and that's going to be a walk. So Fontaine's going to move the first. And now up to bat, here comes Murphy.
Bud Murphy.
They've done an incredible job so far here, working the counts, Ethan.
Yeah, and watch for these low off-speed pitches, which he's been throwing a lot of here early. Here's the attempted pickoff. Throw almost goes into right field. But they really do have pitch com. That's incredible. I'm very sidetracked with that. Would not have expected that at the high school level.
So Bud Murphy originally started at first base season. His wild pitch. Moving to second goes Fontaine. He's going to get there standing.
He's trying to go low.
But Bud Murphy started the season at first base. Just moved to behind the plate. Sir Jace Hopwood was badly injured.
Squaring for the bunt here.
So shows bunt, and now here comes the play. This one moved up right in front of the pitcher. Runner's going to get to third. They're going to get the out at first, and some small ball being showed so far.
Yeah, perfectly executed bunt right there. Gets the runner to third base. Like you said, just playing small ball.
So Fontaine goes to third.
Left fielder.
Now up comes the bat is Rittenhouse.
Getting a tip from Miller there.
Sees something on him. Jason Avert gets his pitch, shakes him off. Into the windup throws, and that one's high. So 1-0. The rip, this one goes out to right field. It's a blooper. It holds short. Staying at first is Rittenhouse, and scoring on the play is Fontaine. North Penn's going to go up 1-0. Good rip, just got enough distance to be caught in that Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, it looks like something he heard from the batter before him helps him out. He punches that one out to right, like you mentioned, that just no man's land behind first base. And North Penn doing a great job capitalizing off the leadoff runner, still just 1 out from the sacrifice bunt. I think the biggest difference that we've seen so far is just the first pitch strikes. I don't know if he's thrown one this inning.
So Jace Hopwood in the box. Checks first.
Got a good pickoff move. It's a dying art.
Jace Hopwood wearing a face mask after taking a hit by pitch earlier this season. That's why he's not behind the plate. Swing and a miss.
I like the Joel Embiid look.
1-1. Shakes him off, finds his pitch. Looks back at the runner at first. And now into the windup, throws this one, throw the second. He's going to steal, and this one's going to go just up and over the shortstop. Caught by the second baseman. He's in there safely and in time. Rittenhouse takes second.
Don't think he would have had him even with a on-target throw there. He got a very good jump off of first. And now you see why he checked on him.
Might look to do the same thing again after that throw to second. Second baseman, Temps going back. Swing and a miss. And he struck him out. A critical strikeout there as they move to 2 outs.
Now up to bat for North Penn, number 1, shortstop, Mason DiLorenzo.
So DiLorenzo enters the box. He's seen 8 plate appearances so far this season, much less than a lot of the rest of the team. The ball catches inside. He was injured just last week, so he missed a few games.
Early in the
This
season,
pitch rattles off the cages by the dugout.
getting in your groove can be such an important thing to, get a good start. And those injuries obviously aren't helping, so hoping to see back on his feet.
Checks back on the runner at second. Batter called time, and he got a pitch out of him as that one rattles up and into the air. So critical move there.
It was a late
He got a pitch out of him.
It was a late time call. You don't typically love those if you're CVs just because you don't want your pitcher, God forbid, hurting himself on a pitch that doesn't matter. So you saw him sort of give out on the windup there.
This pitch again catches the outside. It's a wild pitch up and into the air, and moving easily to third is Rittenhouse. He's taking a tour of the diamond, but he's going to need some movement of the ball here if he wants to get home.
It's first to third on 3 pitches.
The pitch, swing and a miss. 2-1. Sorry, 2-2. Critical pitch coming here. Abert into the windup, throws. And this one is going to be low, so now a full count.
Great
Man on
discipline
third.
there. Great discipline to take that one.
DiLorenzo. A moment of importance here. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a high danger opportunity there. Abert's going to get out with just letting up 1 run here in the second. We'll be back with the bottom of the second here on the Rally Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Doylestown, Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen. Here on Rally Sports Network, Daniel McDevitt, joined by Ethan Whitney, Lavolsi, manning the camera today. We got some great day for baseball. Cool breeze coming in from left field. Not a hitter-friendly day.
Jason Aber.
So Jason Abert playing double duty. Check swings. Doesn't go. So ball one. Now into the windup throws. And this one again catches outside, ball two.
In the early hole, you don't want to see hitters start to try and get it. I say get it all back. It's only a one-run deficit, but you want to.
This one is launched up to center field. Going back is the second baseman, but caught in right field. As you can see just how that wind is moving today. Ball that was labeled for center field just carried out to right field. As Bonner is going to be able to make the catch.
Died rather quickly in the middle of the outfield there.
That was insane. It was lasered towards center field. You saw the center fielder rush out to get it, then the second baseman started backing up, and then the right fielder came in to close it.
Yeah, the fact that a right fielder caught that ball is insane. To give the fans at home some perspective on the wind here. It's windy.
There's a little glove wiggle before his pitch. As this one now sent over to the third baseman. Catching it is Waynick. Throws over to Fontaine, and Grayson Fontaine able to record the out. So 2 outs here in the inning. Moving fairly quickly. Now Brighton Fontaine having himself a good outing so far. It's very detail-oriented pitching and the mental game.
Now to bat first.
Mature approach for a high schooler for sure.
So this pitch called for a strike.
Generous.
Very generous pitch there.
Call. See a lot of that in high school.
He's had some trouble attacking the zone so far this inning. So we'll now see the off-speed pitch catch the zone.
So a lot of his fastball in the first inning there, he's showing off the off-speed like you mentioned. That's a good pitch.
Catcher moves.
See if they're getting the chase.
I feel like you got to see that one coming. It's got to be some awareness. But so that ball goes outside.
I wonder if he hurt us. Maybe that's illegal. I doubt it.
That's going to be the punch-out pitch as another strikeout recorded. That's 3 in the game so far here for Fontaine as he's going to get out of this inning cleanly. Oh, we don't.
Second baseman, Matt Penn.
So here we go, North Penn getting ready to hit here. Top of the second. Abert back on the mound. As Matt Pownell takes the first pitch for a ball. He's batting 143 on the season so far, so a slow start to the season with only 11 plate appearances. Disciplined players now shows bunt and is going to pop this one up to the pitcher's mound. Throwing it is Abert, and Abert gets there in time. Gets the ball there. That's going to be the first out of the inning.
Off the bat, number 11.
Never been a huge fan of bunting in non-sacrifice situations there.
It's a very, very used strategy here in high school.
It is.
So here comes Bonner, the right fielder. Steps into the plate. 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out earlier.
A lot of balls going to the backstop today.
Doesn't find the zone. He'll be 0 or 1 and 0. And it was windup. Tosses, and this one is labeled to left center field. Center fielder's coming in to get it. Hill looks and grabs it as he gets the second out of the inning. Good movement there to track it down.
Now up to bat, number 8, Logan Winnick.
That depth perception really is difficult from this angle. It looked like the left and center fielder were about to run right into each other.
Yeah, just so much movement with the ball when it comes to pop-ups here. So Logan Waynick catches a bit of the ball there. It's called for a strike. So here we go. Abert off the 0-1. Pitch dropped. Called for a strike. 0-2.
Don't often see those ones get called. Did seem to be a strike though.
Crazy height for a catcher.
How tall is he?
I don't know. I just eyeballed it. So I got to know every statistic.
I figured if you were bringing it up, you had the number in
Let me
mind.
get the hospital he was born at. Or he went to preschool. Yeah, I got every statistic here.
When did he learn to read?
But Kaiser with some height. Very tall guy for a catcher. See what I mean?
No, I
Tall guy
see
for
what
a
you
catcher.
mean. Again, I just figured if you brought it up, you had it pulled up or something
Nah.
on your iPad.
I got a lot of information, but that is not one of them. So Abert with the pitch. Foul ball. This one goes out of play.
Do you have his grades?
He's got a B in math, a C in history.
God, I'd kill for a B in math.
So here we go, Abert. Off the 1-2. Lets this one go and into the dirt. So now 2-2. His pitch count continues to rise. He's at 42 pitches now.
Love the fight here as they try to get some two-out offense.
The 2-2. Not able to frame it. Count goes full.
Seen pitchers get those borderline calls on the left side of the zone to righties a lot today. Like you mentioned, unable to frame that one. Count runs full.
Waynick waits for the pitch. Swings, and this one is going to go foul. He'll see another.
Really battling here. It's fun. Fun battle here.
Batting 200 on the season. The full count pitch. This one is swung on and sent out to center field. Hill's backing up. He has it tracked and catches it, as that's going to put an end to the top of the third. We'll get ready for the bottom of the third as the Central Bucks East Patriots get ready to hit. It's 1-0 North Penn. Welcome back to Central Bucks East High School. Coming up to bat, the right fielder. We got some issues here for our camera guy. I don't know what's going on. Seems to be the issue there, Ethan.
What's going on?
So what seems to be the issue?
Lavelsi showed me a text of his friend asking if we were commentating JV or varsity, and in an attempt to put up a V, I put up a W.
There you go. So the pitch goes outside. Strike called. So 1-1. This one is swinging a miss. 1-2.
You know, he's a great baseball player, but where he really shines is participation in history class. He averages 2 questions answered per day.
So this pitch, swinging a miss, struck him out. As he gets his first out of the inning. And now up to the plate, here comes Gale. His first at bat of the game. So Drift Away is walk-up song.
I am
It's an
catching
interesting
a lot of different vibes from the different walk-up songs here.
So this pitch set up to the pitcher, almost got it from the backhand. Now shortstop's going to play it to first, and what a play it was to catch it through the gap. DiLorenzo making the play happen. So 2 outs and barely any pitches seen. He's at 22 pitches so far in this game.
He's looked incredible so far in this. CB's making contact, but unable to make anything of said contact so far.
So another swing and a miss.
A lot of swing and miss in this inning.
Finding great control here.
Which is something that we noted that he struggled with earlier in the game, but he is catching up for sure.
His fastball looks a lot like a sinker. Has a little bit of break just at the end of it.
It could just be a sinker.
That one wasn't just a true fastball.
That
was a true fastball. So 0-2.
Wind starting to kick up.
Gale watches the pitch, and that one's going to be outside. So 1-2. Or sorry, Mason Hill.
Mason Miller.
Mix it up. Fontaine collects himself. Here comes the pitch. This one swung up and sent down to the road as this one goes well over the dugout. So stays alive here.
Yeah, if you own the White Ford Explorer, I'd call your insurance.
Safe Flight Repair, Safe Flight Replace.
Come sponsor us, Safe Flight.
Fontaine with the pitch. This one hits the dirt.
License
So
plate
2-2.
number, no.
So off the 2-2. Fontaine shakes the glove. Rips this one and strikes him out. So a clean inning here for Fontaine as he walks off collecting himself with 5 strikeouts so far this game. We'll be back with you for the top of the inning as we head into the 4th here on the
Penn, number 20, Christian
Now
Barnes.
batting, here comes Christian Barnes in his second appearance at the plate. Grounded out last time. So steps out of the box, gets some time.
Would love to know how he got the nickname City Boy in his dugout.
Just catches a strike. Maybe he's from the city. Things aren't so hard when you use some thought.
Well, Dan, do you know the reference that's being made?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
the older generation.
So this one out to left field. Left fielder coming down on it, and that ball is dropped. So that's going to be an error. Not able to take it is Abert.
Now to bat, number 5.
Now going to have to watch a man on first. The Knights have had great success moving players around the bases.
You know, you were in high school when you started this, and now you're too old to understand my my references. This is
No clue what you're talking about. So this one goes
That's my
low.
point exactly.
1-0.
Can you even like see the game right now?
How did you see the number earlier? And you made fun of me for it. So now here comes the next ball. And that's going to be called for a strike. So Grayson Fontaine up to bat. He's accounted for the only run of the game thus far after walking, stealing 2 bases, and making it home.
Fontaine brothers controlling the game so far.
This one again low, and off his rotation there, seemingly tripped lower part of the mound.
Be careful there.
Have to keep an eye out. Time called. Fontaine going to take time, slow down the play here. Abert set some issues after time's been called. But now here comes the pitch. This one doesn't find the zone. 3-1. Hitters count.
Dangerous guy to be behind 3-1
Barnes
too.
showing a short lead. This one swung on and fouled. Full count. Could see a green light here for Barnes.
See if they'll
Apply some pressure on the pitcher.
see if they'll try and stay out of the double play possibly. They've had
Checks in on them. They had the same idea. But getting back there safely is Christian Barnes. Weber not able to tag him in time.
now they have pitch comp. I'm assuming because there's no pitch clock, they don't have the checkup rules. You can have as many throws over as you like.
I think so. Now Barnes is going to move. This one goes low, and he is
Throw doesn't matter.
safe. Throw's not going to matter, though, but it's a walk.
It's important to note they are 2 for 2. Well, 1 for 1 technically, but in practice 2 for 2 stealing bases.
Now up to bat,
I
number
don't know why they threw that.
I
Maybe
think it might have been a late call.
I guess so.
Fontaine didn't dump his gear until the throw was already made. I wonder what he's going to do here.
Maybe it's a rule with high school ball that you have to still make the throw before the
Make
pitch is called.
I feel like if I'm a catcher, just make me. I'm not throwing that if I don't have to.
So shows bunt and now moves Barnes back. Barnes and Fontaine on the base path. Could see the double steal here. Is showing bunt.
Imagine
Bud
what will.
Murphy. Now the bunt's going to be fouled back as both corners moved in quickly.
Moved in far too.
Quite dangerous setup.
Yeah, God forbid he pulls the bat back. Little Abraham Toro action.
So once again, Murphy's going to show bunt.
Are they bold to do it twice? Yes, they are.
Long lead. Good eyes. That ball goes low. 1-1. I believe Murphy counted for the other bunt earlier. I believe he bunted earlier.
You're right.
And I believe that was what got Fontaine home.
I think he got him to third.
Yeah, got him to third. So now ball goes up. Third baseman is going to make the throw to first. Both runners going to be able to move. And they get the out at first. So 1 out with runners in scoring position. As both Barnes and Fontaine are going to be able to move up.
2. Well, Rittenhouse.
Abert's at 56 pitches. Could see some movement in a bit.
Catcher was calling for a meeting, but no one moved. Unless I'm interpreting that wrong.
So here comes Rittenhouse, and a big opportunity to extend the lead. 2 runners in scoring position. As that one's going to be a wild pitch, holds both runners back. He's able to get in front of it well enough. Batting 600.
600?
Yeah, batting 600. 7 plate appearances, though.
Oh. Wait, how is that possible? That math doesn't work.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
7 at-bats or plate appearances?
7 plate appearances.
So probably 5 at-bats.
So this one goes back, hits the umpire, and no one's going to go.
Surprised at that.
That was probably the opportunity to go. But umpire taking a hit on that play.
Does it
Cleans
say the
plate.
number of at-bats?
Probably getting a breath.
Really rattling through my mind right now. It would
Seven
have
plate-
to be
seven-
5 at-bats.
7 plate appearances.
It would have to be 5.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
60% does not happen in 7, unless he has
You're a nerd.
4.2 hits. I'm not a nerd. I have a 58 in math.
714 on base percentage. As he takes a swing and a miss. Called strike.
So
2-1. The slider there. Now here comes Abert with the pitch. Another swing and a miss. Good fastball.
gotta at least
Gets
put
him a
this one in
whiff.
play.
2-2. 1 out. Man on second and third. Infield in. Ooh. Could have took one for the team, but he gets out of the way. Now count goes full. That was a heater. That one would have hurt.
Yeah, the control has been an issue this inning for Ebert. But still a chance to get out of it scot-free. It's a big pitch.
So that one rattles off the dirt and into the grass in foul territory. So North Penn, the ability to extend their lead here. The full count. Abert gets his pitch. Here comes the payoff. And that one's going to be outside. He walks him for ball 4. And no movement just yet as he reaches 63 pitches and the bases go loaded. Up to bat, here comes Jace Hopwood.
Up to bat, number 3, Jace Hopwood.
He's only had 4 plate appearances. And showing some versatility as 2 weeks ago, he was hit square in the face with an upper 80s fastball. Suffered a broken nose, 2 chipped teeth, some other facial fractures. They're going to heal without surgery.
That is
Last week, the
incredible.
ear,
Or not
nose, and
incredible.
throat specialist snapped his nose back into place and cleared him to play.
Time.
So,
You can do that?
so showing some versatility today. He is a sinus commit.
So how do you find out that your calling is to be an ear, nose, and throat specialist?
You know, a lot of school. Popping noses back into place on the daily.
That sounds traumatic.
The 1-1 pitch. This one is fouled off. Umpire calls it dead. Trick goes off the body.
I mean, I must admit, the Joel Embiid kind of mask look is awesome.
I gotta admit, the fact he's playing in this game is insane. That he's gonna step back into the box after getting that hit by pitch. So this pitch goes low.
I mean, if an ear,
Ball
nose,
outside.
and throat specialist snapped my nose back into place and gave me the thumbs up, I'd feel pressured to do so.
Play ball.
Because that is not going to happen twice.
So this pitch called for a strike. Catches the lower part of the zone and the perfect pitch off that play.
Generous call, but they've been getting that all day.
Now up to bat,
So,
number 1.
2 outs.
Lorenzo.
Bases loaded as Di Lorenzo had a high leverage opportunity earlier today and now gets one here. Batted .424 in JV. Now just 1 at bat in this game. He had 1 strikeout. Now comes with the bases loaded, 2 outs. here comes a huge at-bat. Into the windup. That one catches just a piece of the zone. They've given that call all day, so it's a strike in this book.